Hey, it's Jeff Seman with Ironwood Fine Properties up here in beautiful Anthem, Arizona. Also a member of this golf course called Anthem Country Club. Today we're going to do a little bit of, helping you with your golf swing, and then also going to do a little bit of talk about the Anthem Country Club real estate market. My company here is local, but we are nationwide, worldwide on our reach, and we sell everything pretty much north of the I-17 and the 101 up into Scottsdale, Cave Creek, and Carefree, and obviously Anthem Country Club. So with that being said, today we're going to talk a little bit about grip pressure. What is the one thing that is actually attached to the club is the hands, and I want to go ahead and go through and give you actually what it should feel like and some drills to help you find that. So, all right, so today we're going to talk about grip pressure. I used to be lucky enough, fortunate enough to work with a gentleman named Jim Flick in the Nicholas Flick Golf Schools. None of this is mine. This is what Jim taught me and how he taught me to teach, well, pretty much 90% of the students that are out there in the world. First got to learn to swing the golf club, then we can worry about changing our weight and our left arm straight and all these other things. But the one main thing is learning how to swing the golf club. So thank you to Jim Flick, and that's how I get to share this with you today. So with that being said, I have a lovely student with us today. Her name is Tracy, and we're going to do a little bit of talk and share with you grip pressure and actually how to achieve it, okay? So there's going to be some drills here. So first thing I'm going to ask you, Tracy, is if I have this driver, this big club here, and this iron, which one do you think is heavier? All right, the driver. I prompted her to say that. What most people think, this big long club is heavier. Actually, this is the lightest club in your golf bag. Yet which club do we all see the people, and they squeeze and they try to kill it the most? It's this one. So if they could actually feel what's going on in the weight of this club, they would be a lot better. And we're going to give you a drill to learn how to feel the proper grip pressure. So Tracy, if you would please hold on to this golf club for me. And what we're going to do is I want you to concentrate on her hands and the grip here. So if I turn this club from side to side and she fights me, don't fight me, you got to loosen up. Okay, so we want to feel fingers secure, arms relaxed. So we want this part of her arms to relax, but we want her hands to stay on the club. So if she relaxes her arms but her hands too much, you'll see the club actually slide in the hands. We don't want it sliding. So what we want is I should be able to turn her easily, hands stay on the club, but her arms, she's a CrossFitter, she owns a CrossFit gym, Ironwood here in Anthem, her arms stay on the club. So Tracy, if I do that and then I put the club here, does that feel, can you feel the weight in the head of the club? All right, so if I come down here, can you feel the weight in the head of the club?
Yes.
All right, now if I go about a 45-degree angle, that should be about where you can feel the weight in the club, but you shouldn't have tension in your arms. So if you waggle that around for me, that is how you find the proper grip pressure, and do so. All right, thank you very much. They don't really talk about grip pressure that much anymore, and I wish they did, but you know, it also gives me something to talk about. This golf club's over 20 years old, and I wish they still made these. If anybody out there, leave in the comments if you want to start making this club with me. I would love to do it, but it's called the Smart Grip, and what it actually does is allows you to feel your change in grip pressure. I shouldn't say allows you, you hear it. And one of the guys that you may have heard of by his name, Jack Nicklaus, he always wanted to feel that he had the same grip pressure throughout the swing, and you can literally see people when they change their grip pressure and squeeze that club. So it'll be hard with this wind, but you might, if I squeeze this club, you hear that squeal? So the goal is to learn how to feel that club head and swing it so it doesn't squeal. And you can hear when I grab here and get tight, what people do is they get here and get tight, you can hear that squeal. You want to be able to swing the club and then let your arms relax with the club swing so it doesn't squeal. So this is a great tool for allowing you to feel the change in grip pressure. Okay, thank you for watching that, and I hope you at least got a giggle out of it, but maybe it'll help you when you're out hitting golf balls and thinking about your grip pressure and trying to learn how to swing that club. That would make me happy. With that being said, back to real estate. It is spring of 2025 here in Anthem Country Club in the community across the street called Parkside, up in the North Valley of Phoenix, Arizona. We got 36 holes of golf. Oh no, 9,700 homes, from 1,200 square feet to 5,000 square feet. Great community for families, great community for golf, and obviously I'm a big fan of it. But talking real estate, springtime last year, we had very low inventory. Now we are seeing more homes come on the market than we have in years. At the beginning of this year, the entire valley had 19,000 homes on the market. As of today, we are over 26,000 homes. So in less than 90 days, we've added 7,000 more homes. You're seeing a little bit of a downtick on prices, but not drastic. There still are buyers out there, a lot of cash buyers, but the folks are still just not interested in those 6.5%, 7% interest rates. So it may not be a buyer's market, it may not be a seller's market. It's just kind of a ho-hum hanging in there market. But golf-wise and country club-wise, that's a different story. It's amazing, the valley with all the country club communities we have. Every single one, and if I got maybe one or two wrong, point it out to me, but almost every single club that I've heard of, they're sold out. There are no golf memberships available. If you are coming to the valley to play private golf, you are going to be on a wait list. And clubs are months, years out on their wait list. Anthem Country Club, we're down to a couple memberships here. We're probably one of the rare ones that still have memberships. So there are ways around that. That's my job. There are certain communities that sell the homes with the memberships. You can bypass those lists, but if you're coming to the valley and you want to be a member of a private club, there's going to be some wait time. So make sure you reach out to me and let me know which club you're interested in. I'll let you know what's going on there and if there is a way to circumvent that list. And like I said, there is a little bit of a downtick in prices, not a huge price decrease, but there probably are some deals to be had. There's not the deals where we're not seeing the iBuyers, the investors, the prices aren't there. It's just a gradual downtick. So if your home is nice and you price it correctly, it's going to sell, but the days of throwing up there for a couple $100,000 and crossing your fingers are pretty much over. So anyway, with that being said, hope you enjoyed it. We look forward to the next video. Leave your comments down below. Jeff Seman, Ironwood Fine Properties, 623-640-7683. And I look forward to seeing you soon.